Hello there! This is a series I do where I look at the photos I took on holiday and I post them as a video on YouTube. I've done it since January 2023 for Egypt, and I'm doing it now. Although I forgot the one for Belgium and Austria, so I need to get back onto that. But I got two accounts, Davidoff Productions, literally just Davidoff Productions. The other one's Monsieur Davidoff. I am not French. I just like the name Monsieur Davidoff. So yeah, I'm gonna, I take most of the photos I do, I put on here. So I'm gonna go through the photos on here, and then I'm gonna go through the ones on the main one. I basically put the best ones on here, and then everything on here, essentially. If you want to see my birthday photos from a zoo I went to, they're right here. They're not on Davidoff Productions. They're on my personal. This is my personal. So yeah. Whole family just for one person to fly away, just Asian things. I'm sure it's not just Asians, but it's a very Asian thing for this to happen. One person flies away, the whole family's got to drive over there. That's just, you know, not for every holiday, but for a big one like Australia, yeah. So yeah, I think the arrow will work. So this is me before the 36-hour journey. Yes, very long, including transits, but it was 30 hours of flying and 6 hours of transit. So most of that 36 hours is definitely flying. California, I was there earlier this year. Landing there was quite nice and memorable. Landed there at night time the first time, so that was better. Hello, where did you go this weekend? What do you mean, mate? Wait, sorry, where am I going? Oh, sorry, I just realized what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. Flight 2 from LAX to Melbourne. Arrived safe and sound. Just, you know, I couldn't get the whole thing. I couldn't be able to step back through people to just get the whole word in. This is the third plane from Melbourne to Alice Springs. People were messaging me like, you want to meet up in Melbourne, and just like, I'm not in Melbourne for a week, mate. Obviously, like, I'm not expecting anyone to watch like every second of every video, but the fact that I've said so many times, right, that I'm flying somewhere else for a week, then I'm flying into Melbourne for the finals. I said it so many times, and people still ask me like, when are you meeting in Melbourne? I'm just like, I've said so many times in so many videos, I'm going somewhere else first. I said it. I didn't say exactly where, but I said I wouldn't be in Melbourne. I even said specifically, I'll be in Northern Territory. I'm pretty sure I said that. But yeah, this is the Qantas plane. I heard from Davidoff that they have some bad reputation now because they were selling tickets to flights that were cancelled. So the Queensland and Northern Territory Aerial Services have taken an L, to be honest. That's what it stands for, by the way. I learned that in Australia. I learned that from a tour guide in Alice Springs. Was it Alice Springs? Yeah, it was Alice Springs, yes. Alice Springs to Uluru, the road trip transfer. There was a tour guide. So this is not Uluru. This is... I've forgotten the name. This is the Horseshoe Rock. Foolaroo. Wait, hang on. Mount Connor. Yes, there you go. It's the one where people think it's Uluru. It comes up before Uluru, but it's actually not Uluru. It is Mount Connor. There are tours there. I didn't do it, but if I go back there, I will do the tour because that actually sounds quite interesting. The reason it's not a public tourist attraction is because it's privately owned. Someone owns the lease to that land. So there's only one tour operator allowed in there, and that's a tour operator that's, I guess, friends of the owner. Yeah, it's privately owned, basically. I mean, the person owns the land. So because they own the land, they own everything on the land, including that natural rock over there. So, but you can go and see it. There is a tour operator that does it, but you got to specifically pick it through them. Small groups only. It's stricter rules. So, but it's something to do potentially if I go back to Northern Territory, which I probably will. That's the actual Uluru, or is it? No, I think it is. I put it in different orders. Yeah, that's the actual Uluru. There's the coach AAT Kings, very good company. This is, you just go up this hill a little bit and you see salt lakes. Pretty crazy. Just the one photo of the salt lake, apparently. Bit more of the outback. This is a dried up river. Yeah, I know. A lot of the rivers there flow a few times a year. For the most part, they are dried up. But there is actually water under it. There's water under it, but you can't see it. There's an emu. There's Mount Connor again. I put this in a weird order. That is the back of the coach. There's me with my wide-brimmed hat and my fly net. Things recommended to to bring to Australia from my tour guides. Could have told us you were going on I'm a Celeb, but yeah, I mean, it actually looks like I am going on there with the shirt and everything. It actually works quite well. Yeah, this is Kings Canyon. Oh my days. I thought, hey, how hard can 500 steps be? For an unfit man like me, it was awful. The first 200, oh my days, I wanted to watch the vlog. I recommend it. Kings Canyon and Great Barrier Reef. Those two are my best vlogs, apart from the AFL. That Kings Canyon one, oh my days. I got GoPro footage, it's on my arm. It's a bit dodgy footage, but it's a lot of footage. Oh, the tour guide was great. Like, he motivated me, spurred me on, but it was very hard. He said a lot of people turned back, so he was proud of me. Like, I didn't turn back, which is credit to myself. But that is harder than it looks. 100%. But getting up there, the views were worth it. Even after the climb, there's more rocks to go through. So it's not easy even after the climb, but the climb is definitely the hardest bit. But again, the views were incredible. They said stay like 2 meters away from the edge? I stayed further away than 2 meters, mate. I ain't going even 2 meters close. That was pretty close, though. That was pretty close to the edge. Yeah, there's a little lake. If you stay silent in that lake, you can hear anything, basically. It's really nice. This is like right at the top, essentially. I didn't go up there because why would I? This is to that lake. Yep, that's a German girl that I met. She took photos of me, which I appreciate. Did I even put any photos on this thing? I don't know if I did. Did I put any of her photos on this? That's a bit rude to her if I didn't. You know, these are all selfies, mate. She took photos of me and I didn't put it on here. I am rude. I am rude, bro. I assume she was German anyway, I just guess. She's either German or Austrian, but Austrian, they speak German anyway. But it's just that I heard her phone and like it had German words on it, so like it has to be. Yeah, those are some steps. The early part where there's actually like steps of handrail over there. It's not off the cliff, but it's like you go down into like a different area of the canyon. This is on the way to the exit actually, I'm pretty sure. More nice views. But I put none of her photos on here. Hopefully it's on this account, but like she took some good photos as well. Yep. That's a different coach, but I put the perfect sign, you know. That's the coach we were on. This is the GoPro. Oh yeah, here's the GoPro. Here's the GoPro that I had strapped to my arm. Although it was facing outwards the whole time, so climbing the mountain looked very awkward. I had to keep turning it. Obviously I had to concentrate more on climbing. It was my first ever GoPro filming thing, so you can let me off on that one. Also, my head strap wasn't, it was too tight. And I had a body strap, but it kept breaking, so I didn't want to use that. But I could have used a head strap, but like, I just thought it's too tight on my head. Never mind. Didn't know my head was that big. It's pretty big, to be fair. This is Uluru, the Field of Lights. It's very nice. It's beautiful. You can't step in it because you'll break a circuit or something, because it is it's heavily wired, but it is beautiful. It is still beautiful. And there's some great photos of me here. There was an Aussie woman who took photos of me. She was incredible. There we go. I don't know how, like, you had no... unless you've been there, you have no idea. It's so hard to take a photo. It's so hard to take a photo over there because it's so dark, right? You gotta like get another person's phone with a flashlight on. You gotta hover it above your phone, because if you flash on your phone, it won't capture the light. It will capture you, not the light. You gotta do it properly. You gotta get a second phone with a flashlight, hold it over the phone taking the photo, and take it. I don't know how, but she took them like instantly. She was just like, and they all came out great. I don't know how she did it. That's the best one. That's the best one. But fair enough, you know. I don't know what her name was, but she was fantastic. There's Uluru. The Field of Light is right there, by the way. Like, literally, this right here is right there. Once the sun comes out, it looks like just a normal field. It doesn't look like there's a field of light there, but it's literally right there. It's quite mad. But yeah, it was amazing seeing this rock in person. Again, same Australian woman who took photos of the Field of Light. Look, she's not even a photographer. She's just a tourist. She likes to travel. she's traveled solo a lot apparently, so she like, you know, got used to you know, not being in the photo. So like she became good at taking photos of people, and as you can see, she's got the sunrise as well. It's absolutely beautiful. This needs to be I need to put this on like a dating site or something. I put it on Hinge. I use Hinge. I get no matches. But I might get a match with this. Nah, probably not. But you know, it's better than what I got on there at the moment. That's not as clear, but I still liked it. Again, that was very nice. Another angle. She took all of these. She's just bloody incredible. I should have tucked my shirt in. I should have. I took collared shirts there. Pretty much all of the tops there I took were collared shirts. But because it was in the outback, it's cold in the morning.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever